It's like, that wouldn't be one of your first moves. That wouldn't be one of your first actions, is to call 1-800-Adidas now. Really?
You got moves, I got ideas too. Better yet, what's the move? I don't know, just move. Where it at?
Let's be real for a second, right? Because we family. So I was talking to my coworkers about this. Comment below what is the most sexual, bluntest, most blunt thing somebody has ever said to you. Comment that below in the comment section. Because for me, and it only happened once, and she wasn't my girlfriend or anything, but it was back when I was working at Chipotle, right? And I kid you not, on mommies, like, I was ringing her up. I was a cashier, and I said right before, I told her the total. I was like, "Do you need anything else?" And she was like, I kid you not. She was like, "Yeah, I want some dick on the side." I was like, I was this close to clocking out and doing something about it. I kid you not. I got chills all over my god. Oh my god. Oh, and she was thick in all the right places. Oh my gosh, yo, she was by herself, and when she said that, I was ready to. Ooh. So comment below the most sexual, blunt thing somebody has ever said to you. You ready? Sup? No.
The worst part about the dark is that no matter if you are safe by yourself or inches away from the worst danger imaginable, it always looks the same.
Nope. Because not if you're wearing Adidas. If you're wearing Adidas in the dark, you don't got shit to worry about. At all. You don't. Wow. Hold on. Okay. Let's get it.
Number 11. A man named Tony McCluskey grabs a heavy black bag from the trunk of a car. Inside are the chopped up remains of his sister Gemma from the night before.
Damn.
The person to his right is simply being paid to give him a ride and has no idea what is going on.
Oh no.
Watch as Tony drags his sister's body closer to the canal for disposal. She would have never thought that this would have been the end result of scolding him. After he left the sink running and flooded the kitchen, I'm amazed that he didn't leave a trail of red behind him down the sidewalk. He must have lined the inside of the bag with something absorbent or waited until she was fully drained.
Oh my god.
Those possibilities are equally horrifying. Thanks in part to this video evidence, Tony McCluskey was sentenced to 20 years in prison. His sister, who was an actress from the British series EastEnders, was sadly recovered piece by piece over the course of months. Number 10. This video was taken at night in a parking garage somewhere in West India. A woman was apparently acting normal until she was suddenly attacked by what some bystanders later described as a ghost.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Fucking you. You. Oh. I'm either one, punching you hard as hell, square in your jaw, or I'm hauling ass. Either way, either I'm punching you square in your jaw and I'm hauling ass, or I'm not doing nothing except hauling ass. Like, either way, I'm hauling ass. I don't know about y'all. I don't care about y'all.
This part and tell me if you think she is having delusions or fighting off a spiritual possession. Try to translate if possible too, please.
God. No, you got it.
I did not think much of this video until I noticed what could be a strange paranormal disturbance. Some kind of fast-moving white objects repeatedly appeared during the harshest times of her struggle. Like here, for instance.
She gonna fuck all y'all up.
Poor camera quality makes it hard to tell if these are some kind of spirit orbs or just insects. If these are insects and nothing more, I find it weird that there are only just a few of them.
Them white orbs, them bitches are orbs. Those flying white shits, those bitches are orbs. Not no dust, not no insects. I don't think insects will be in that same environment, in that same space as the person that's getting possessed. If I was an insect and I was just minding my own business and I witnessed somebody getting possessed, me flying, just mind my business. I see it. Nope. No.
They only seem to appear during key moments of the video when she is in the most distress. Number 9.
I'm making a sharp.
A security guard is patrolling the Tomas Adolfo Duco Stadium
What?
in Buenos Aires, Argentina, when he hears a loud commotion coming from somewhere deep below.
So you gonna get closer to the bitch. So you saying you don't care about your life? That's what you telling me. You saying you like playing games? You was born to play some games. If you hear something that's out of the ordinary, wouldn't you just go the opposite mother clucking way and not follow the mother clucking noise? I feel like there are things in this life that when they happen, it's pretty much, common sense to follow up, like to do that. Like I feel like it's pretty much common sense if you hear something out of the ordinary or you hear something like weird as hell or creepy as hell. I feel like it's common sense to not to go away the complete opposite of that noise, of that whatever you just heard or witnessed. Man, and my face itch. That's why I'm doing this. You got it.
And very reluctant to find the source of the noise without help, but the risk of losing his job pushes him forward. I was thinking it could be some sort of mechanical problem with the furnace.
Cluck that
as this next part shows, it was something much, much worse. Some kind of invisible force repeatedly slams a flimsy wooden door over and over again. Yet there is absolutely nothing on the other side. He never does film the ground though, so maybe somebody ducked out of sight at the last minute. Still, that wouldn't explain what happens behind his back moments later. Something which I have no logical explanation
What the hell?
despite watching multiple times.
Cluck your job. Cluck it. You can quit.
He crosses the supply room and then turns around just in time to see a quick moving phantom shadow. Even if someone was hiding behind the door, there would have been no way for them to get around the security guard and sneak away without him noticing. None of it adds up. So tell me what you think happened. Number 8. A YouTuber named Advil thinks he is alone until he hears voices off in the distance. He soon finds himself drawn to the stairs leading down into the basement for reasons he cannot explain. Something just feels out of place down there, but he isn't sure what.
You got it.
He calls out and gets an incredibly strange and eerie reply from the darkness below. Maybe if you are wearing headphones, you can tell me what is being said here. It almost sounds like they are whispering, "He's here."
Hello?
Moments later, Advil receives an undeniable confirmation that something is in the house with him.
Did he close? Wow. There was no point of you even running. Why did you run? There was your... God damn. Cluck me, right? Just cluck me, right?
A dark
Pause.
figure somehow stands out against the pitch black background as it crosses the doorway. It makes no attempt to go up the steps and reveal its true form. If this is real, then whatever is down there apparently wants to stay down there, and possibly one day take Advil with him. Number 7. A man named Philip Shapiro sets up a camera after being woken up every night by his bedroom door opening on its own. The door opens as usual, but this time Philip catches more paranormal activity than he ever expected was possible.
He just said that and you got me clucked up, but he said that the door opens as usual. So that tells me that he's been playing games with his life. That tells me that the door has been opening usual. So he's experienced this more than one time. Lotion. Pause. Did it just open and close? Oh, you're shitting me.
His bedroom door hangs open and a shadow plays across the wall despite there being no apparent light source. Notice how the left side of the room actually grows darker when the shadow passes through. Tell me if this is a sign of the paranormal or simply video editing. Number 6. This CCTV video comes from somewhere in China. A person off camera shines a flashlight all around a building entrance, obviously searching for something of interest. When they stop a short while later, this creature makes a rather daring escape. Slow down the video and you can see what many are describing as some sort of dragon. This doesn't seem very likely and is probably CGI, but if this is a real spirit, then I guess it could take whatever form it wanted, including that of a dragon. Number 5.
You got it.
A YouTuber named Jonathan senses something outside of his home and begins to record.
And he decides to haul us to the feeling, to the shit. He decides to haul ass to the shits. Really. Instead of hauling ass to a safe mother clucking place, instead of hauling ass in a totally different direction, you decide to haul ass and towards the shit.
He doesn't make it very far before he finds the source of his unease staring directly back at him.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, guys. So.
A small set of beady eyes in the darkness sends Jonathan running back into his home. I was positive it was just a cat until I noticed there are other eyes in the video too.
Other eyes?
When he turns around here, Jonathan does have an overactive imagination and was frightened by a neighborhood cat. Or maybe he really is being watched in his own yard by an unseen network of nightmarish creatures. Number 4. This old television always seems to turn off by itself at 6:30 in the morning.
You got it.
First, they record the small blue screen as it goes back, and then they zoom in on the remote control sitting untouched on the table. My only explanation is that they could have been holding a second remote, or maybe the neighbor has a universal remote and watches television at the same time every day. If these possibilities were somehow eliminated, then I would definitely agree that this is paranormal in nature. Number 3. It's 5:36 in the morning, hours before anyone should be inside of the Safety Harbor Public Library in Florida. Everything looks to be in order until this book goes flying off the shelf for absolutely no reason. The opening librarian was surprised to find a book lying perfectly balanced on the floor the next day.
I need to speak to the GM, please. I need to speak to either a general manager. Oh man, it doesn't even have to be the general manager. I need to speak to a manager. You know what? Cluck that. I'm leaving right now. Cluck 2 weeks. Cluck any notices. And I'm sorry. I'm leaving. I'm not explaining nothing. Yeah, matter of fact, I feel like y'all know what's going on, what's like really going on, and y'all didn't tell me nothing in the interview. So when I leave, I'm gonna come back and sue the hell out of y'all. Cause I almost got clocked up. How did a book of that thickness, pause, just fall like that? Nobody's in the mother clucking building. And a book just fall like that. A book just falls out of nowhere. Wow, really? You have no explanation. You have nothing to tell me why. You can't explain that. I feel like you can, but you're not saying nothing. So with that being said, I'm out of here. Deuces. You got me clucked up all the way to the max. That's crazy. A book literally just falls. And nothing or no one that I can see did it.
So they checked the security camera only to find this strange occurrence. Even if this was set up and someone was standing on the other side of the shelf to push a book to the ground, there's no way they could have made the book balance perfectly on its side like that.
Right.
It really is as if a poltergeist purposefully made the book land in that position so as to attract as much fearful suspicion as possible. And apparently it worked. Number 2. The Hernandez family is sitting down for a meal in Clovis, New Mexico, when something way out of place starts across their CCTV system. They walk over to the television for a closer look, still unable to believe what they are seeing. An all-white entity literally fades into view and seemingly jogs a short distance across their driveway before disappearing again.
I mean, that's cool and everything. I'm all up for, people exercising. I'm all up for, getting right, getting your body right. I'm all up for it. I'm all about that healthy tip. You feel me? But what I'm not up for and what I'm not down with is a mother clucking ghost jogging. You can jog all you want. Just make sure you jogging 6 miles out. At least. You should be nowhere near me. If you're within that 6 mile radius and you jogging and you're a ghost, I'm not having it. Not tonight or any other night or any other day. Like I said, I'm all up for exercising. I'm all up for people getting right and getting their body right, But if you're a mother clucking ghost and you jogging, first of all, there's no reason for you to be jogging. Right? You can levitate, You can float on them. So that's a red flag right there. All I'm saying is, if you're a ghost and you jogging, stay the hell at least 6 miles out away from me. That's if you within that radius.
Although it's a little blurry, you can clearly make out the movements of what seems to be a body in motion. Some people are saying that this is a camera glitch that occurs when a jogger is wearing bright reflective clothing.
Glitch my ass.
I'm not so sure if that's the case here. The Hernandez family did some research of their own and eventually came into contact with someone who knew about the history of their neighborhood.
I believe it was his uncle had a house on this corner lot, and his uncle passed away.
With this in mind, I think...
So instead of you contacted somebody instead of contacting the Adidas hotline, it's like, that wouldn't be one of your first moves. That wouldn't be one of your first actions is to call 1-800-ADIDAS now. Really? Clucking up, yo. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all need to get on that number. I'm trying to tell y'all Adidas is the right way to go, but nobody wants to listen to me. Okay. Don't come at me. Don't be calling back to me. Don't be talking about when you get clucked up. Oh, Gattor. Oh, I'm hurt. 3 ribs are broke. I can't feel my toes. Oh, my legs. They're one bone is out. I can't feel my shins. My knees gave in. Oh, I'm all bruised up everywhere. You're right, Gator. I should have listened to you. I should have listened to you. Can you help me out? No. No. You good. You got it. I'm not helping you. I try to tell you in the beginning. I try to tell you well in advance that you're about to be clucked up. You're clucking up, but you didn't want to listen to me. And look at you. You got clucked up. So I can't help you any further. And the whole time whole time you talking to me, you're not really talking to me. You're talking to my after image, bitch.
Both explanations are equally reasonable, but I'd like to know which one you think is the truth based on what you've seen. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. I recently released a new song called Dreamland. Please let me know if you think my music is improving or not. Tap the circle icon in the top right corner, then tap my new song to give it a listen. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person, so if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way you'll be notified of the new videos I upload every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1. A YouTuber named Lou Rock is live streaming from a supposedly haunted location known only as the Yellow House. He and his friend are cautiously poking around the abandoned building when a faint noise sends them running directly into a large room to investigate. The room is bare except for an inordinate number of gnarled clothes hangers in the closet, which begin twisting in unison, almost as if in acknowledgement of their presence.
There's not a window open in here.
Wow,
This is
my
on
ass.
live stream, so you can see for yourself at no point did they touch the hangers. I think the hangers really are being moved by an unseen force based on what I'm about to show you next. As you can see from this video, there is no wind moving the blinds or curtains at all, so it couldn't have been a draft moving the hangers. They continue to find more weird miscellaneous objects scattered around the house, including a rope tied to a ripped kid's shoe.
It looks like somebody was hung up by their feet.
Looks like you about to get
Giant
clucked
holes
up.
have been punched into the wall of this room, either from destructive teens or from the previous house owner during an aggressive fit of rage. Just as they are sensing something deeply wrong with the kitchen, something brings them back into the room with blown out walls.
Yeah, me too.
They are genuinely creeped out by now and don't make it much further before the sound returns again.
You come on, yo.
Alright, we're out of here.
At this point, Lou Rock wisely decides to leave before he becomes the Yellow House's next permanent resident. Halloween is a time when the barriers between our world and the spirit realm are thought to be the thinnest, meaning you never know what you might encounter.
I know what I'm gonna encounter, some mother clucking Adidas. At what point do you just stop and say, should I help this mother clucker out? Or should I not? I mean, the red flags was there. But it's like he missed all the red flags. You know, he's over there playing games. And I told him that games are not to be played with. You know, it's like he's ignoring the red flags and still going forward. I told him not to do that. I told him to step back real slow, stay calm, and haul ass. But he didn't want to listen to me. So it's like, do I still help you? Or do I say cluck you and go on about my business? Cluck you, I'm going about my business. Like, you can only help people out so much before you get Ooh, what's 11:11? Make it. I'm pausing, making a wish. All right. Wish gone. I mean, not wish gone. Wish is done. Does anybody else make a wish when they see the numbers? Or like when they see the time 11:11? But yeah, every time I see 11:11, I always make a wish. Talk to God and all that. But it's like, man, like I'm low key getting tired. I'm low key getting, you know, frustrated with these motherfuckers. Not, you know, missing the signs, missing the opportunity. So it's like, I'm done helping you out. You gotta do it yourself. You gotta learn the hard way, my brother. Like, for real. Like, I wanna help you out, but you gotta help out yourself first. Tony, I'm right there with you, man. I'm out of my business. Cluck you, Bob. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.